Welcome to the Raftar series of RBWM. In Raftar series, we are covering all the subjects of JAIIB. Okay, PPB, Indian economy, accounts, and RBWM. I am covering RBWM. Watch the video till the end. Very important questions will be discussed. Those questions which are directly asked to you in the exam. Directly. Not even a single word is changed. So, watch the video completely. In fact, I would suggest watch the complete series. Like this channel. Have you liked this channel? Like the channel right now. Like this video also. Subscribe to this channel. Very important sessions are done. Now you will be having marathons. So, let's start. Okay. MCQs will be discussing. We are discussing MCQs. Plus we are discussing some numericals. Plus theory behind those MCQs and numericals. So, very important session. Okay, let's start. First one, bouncer. Let me see how many of you can answer this. Among the following matches, which of the following is showing the correct match? Correct match. Okay, on the basis of the beneficiary and their annual income for being eligible to PM Awas Yojana. Which of them is showing the correct match for basically PM Awas Yojana? Here we are talking of income groups. So first option is MIG, middle income group 1, 6 lakh to 12 lakhs. MIG 2, 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs. EWS, 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. And LIG, lower income group, up to 3 lakhs. So which one is correctly matched? Which one is correctly matched? Think over it. Which one is correctly matched? Let me see. Let's test the knowledge because this is very important. By the way, never forget the code Y432 for purchasing. Huh? So what is the answer over here? MIG 1 is 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs, is it? MIG 2, 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs. EWS 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. And LIG is up to 3 lakhs. Comments. The correct answer is 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs. MIG 1. That is the correct option. Explanation? See this. Explanation I have given on the next slide. See this. MIG 1, middle income group 1. It is 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs. Middle income group 2. It is 12 lakhs to 18 lakhs. Kindly note 18. There the option given was 15. So this should be 18. EWS. This is reverse. These two are reversed. Okay, this is LIG and this is EWS. So EWS is up to 3 lakhs. LIG is 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. Reverse. Okay. So look at this explanation again. MIG 2 is 12 lakhs to 18 lakhs. Lower income group LIG 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. And EWS is up to 3 lakhs. Got it? Very, very, very important question in exam. Definitely, how many stars you want, you mark it. Any number of stars you want, you put the stars. Sure question in exam. 2 questions. 2 questions will be there in exam on this. 2 questions, surely. 2 questions will be there in exam on this. Again do it. There are, see here, first we'll go from the lower side. EWS up to 3 lakhs. LIG 3 to 6. MIG 1, okay, 6 to 12. And MIG 2, 12 to 18. Okay. That is the basic classification. And surely 2 questions will be there out of these 4 in the exam. Okay. Move on. Next, clear? Among the following, who is not eligible? Not for applying for home loan. My God, who's not eligible for applying for home loan? Everyone. Individual should have regular income from agriculture. Regular income from agriculture. That person is eligible. Regular income from agri. Eligible? You think? Give me the answer. In case of employed person, minimum 2 years of confirmed service. Is he not eligible? See, our question is not eligible. Is he not eligible? Think. Comment section. In case of self-employed professional, minimum 3 years standing in the respective field is necessary. Minimum 3 years that person should be in the business. Okay, 3 years self-employed. And last one, in case of business persons, minimum 3 years standing in the respective field. So business person also 3 years. Which one of them is not correct? So not eligible. Question is not eligible. So it is not. Focus on the question. Otherwise what happens? You know everything, but you make the error because you are not focusing on the question. Not required. Not eligible. Okay. In exam also, kindly focus. What are they asking? Are they asking you the positive question or negative question? Very important. Positive or negative? Positive question means what? It means who is eligible. Negative means what? Who is not eligible. So the question over here is not eligible. Negative. Think. Regular income. Is he eligible? Yes, of course. Why not? So eligible. Self-employed 3 years. Eligible. Business person 3 years. Eligible. 2 years. Not eligible. Here it should be 3. 3 years. Confirmed service. Otherwise not eligible. Of course, it is in the books. Kindly note, this is as per the books. Practically what happens, you know. There is so much competition in the market that banks nowadays don't look at this 3 years and 2 years. Confirmed business, good company working. Look at the last job. Here, nowadays what happens? Many of the people switch the job. Rarely anyone in the private sector stays for more than 4-5 years. At least in banking and the finance space. So they don't stay for more than 4-5 years. In that case, what will happen? Will anyone have a confirmed job of 3 years? Practically I am talking, practically. Practically this 3 years concept is out. Okay? But in the books, if in the exam the question comes, 3 years in this for the loans. Okay? Don't miss this. Practically and theoretically, banking is a bit different nowadays. Okay? Among the below mentioned matches, which of the following is not correct full form? Not. Today everything means many of the questions, not only every time. There will be many negative questions in the exam. You have to focus on the negative part, whether they are asking for positive questions or negative questions. Okay? So, which of them is not the correct of full form? FRB is floating rate bonds. IIB is inflation index bonds. CIB is capital index bonds. And FTA is floating tree analysis. I'm damn sure it's a bouncer to many of you. It's a bouncer. This question can be combined in your Indian economy also. It can be combined in your PPB also. It can be combined in your accounts also. Anywhere this question can come. Anywhere. Because this is a common question. So, not a correct full form. FRB. What is FRB? Okay, let me give the explanations. What is floating rate bond? Bonds are of two types. One is fixed rate, floating rate. Means what? I'll give you, let's say, FD. FD I'll give you. FD. If in FD I say that I'll give you fixed 7% rate of interest, 7%. So this is fixed rate bond. I'm telling you 7%. Let anything happen, I'll give you 7%. Now if I give you another FD, sure, there can be FD. Up till now we have not seen, but there can be a FD where the FD will say, I'll give you a FD repo plus 2, repo plus 2%. Does anyone in your bank have this FD? Repo plus 2, repo plus 1, repo plus 1.5, repo plus 0.5, anything. Repo plus. Do you have it? Home loans, we have it nowadays. All the home loans are linked to this repo. So that you have it. But FDs, does any bank have it? They had started on pilot project also in some of the banks. Okay, they generally call it CDs, certificate of deposit. Okay, when it's linked to repo, they call it CDs, certificate of deposits. So these are floating rate. Floating rate means what? As the repo will change, your rate will also change. If repo is right now 6, so you'll get it 8%. If repo is 6.5, you'll get it 8.5. If repo is, let's say, goes down to 4, so you'll get 6%. So logic is like this. Okay, floating rate. So that is correct. IIB, inflation index bonds. What is IIB? So this is correct. You want not correct. Second one is IIB, inflation index bonds. Means the bond rate of return is based on the inflation. This is a part in your RBWM. Bonds, there is a separate chapter on bonds. All these are there. So IIB, inflation index bonds. Inflation index bonds can be based on two types of inflations. One is CPI, consumer price index, and second is WPI, wholesale price index. Okay, it can be based on CPI or WPI. There are basically three main inflations in our country: CPI, WPI, and food inflation. That is the third one. These are the major indices which every government tracks. Okay, CPI, WPI, and food inflation. CPI means consumer price index. Some of you are asking me, what is CPI? Consumer price index. Okay, consumer price index. And what is WPI? Wholesale, again the same, price and index. This remaining part is same. Consumer price index, wholesale price index. So inflation bonds are based on this CPI and WPI, mainly CPI. They are generally based on CPI. But it can be based on WPI also. It's not compulsion that it should be based on CPI only. It can be based on WPI also. So this is correct then. Inflation index bonds, correct. CIB, capital index bonds. That is also correct. What is capital index bonds? Capital index bonds means, let me remove this, okay? Remove it. Everyone done with this? What is capital index bonds? Capital. Capital means what is my capital growth? What is the growth of my country? So that is capital index bonds. Capital growth in my country. So that is CIBs. So this is also correct. Means mainly it will be linked to your GDP. Now this is wrong. Floating tree analysis. It is called as fault tree analysis. Fault. Now this is very difficult part. Fault tree analysis. You generally don't see this topic, fault tree analysis. This is a topic where your system's fault lines are checked. Systems means what? You are having a software system in your bank, that core banking CBS, plus all the internets, everything we are having, various wealth management, patches are attached, trade finance patches are attached. So basically you are having a software. So in this software, this is fault tree analysis. It means you have to check in your system where the fault lies. Where the fault lies means where can be this the viruses can enter into a system. Where can they enter? So RBI has made this compulsory for all the banks to do that validation every 6 months. All your systems. It has made it compulsory. Okay. So this is fault tree analysis. Got it? It's not floating tree. Clear, everyone? Next, read this. Dash tax is implied on sizable earning from the sale of the property or the investments. Earning from the sale of the property or investments. Which is this tax? House property tax, capital gains tax, security transaction tax, interest tax. Which tax is the tax when you sell the property or the investment? It can be anything, not only property, it can be investment. I'm having shares. I'm having shares since last 10 years. I'm holding those shares of, let's say, Reliance. Now I'm selling it. So I get the profit. So that profit is adjusted where? Means what is the tax on that profit? Or I'm having a house. I'm selling that house. So I'll get a profit. Where will I adjust that profit? What is the answer? It is comment section. Let me see in the comment section. I'll explain you everything. Okay. The answer is capital gains tax. Here, kindly understand. Now the topic has come. That's why I'm explaining you. Capital gains tax. Where is it used? Capital gains tax can be of three types. Okay. One is shares. If I'm holding the shares, okay, shares or equity mutual funds, equity MF. Okay. If I'm holding any of these and I sell these shares below 1 year, see this, understand this. I'll write it over here for easy reference. Below this table, everyone must copy right now. Once I complete the table, take the screenshot of this. Very important. Take the screenshot below and after. Okay. So if I sell below 1 year, it's called as short-term capital gains. ST, I'll just write in short form now, I'll write short-term capital gains. Okay, STCG. STCG, short-term capital gains. And second one is LTCG, long-term capital gains. C and G. So I'll just write S now, and here I'll write L. Okay. Short-term capital gains, I'll write S. So here I'll write just S. So that the table doesn't become too much confusing. Okay. So here below 1 year it is. Below 1 year it is S. Okay. After 1 year, okay, means 1 year and above it is actually. Up to 1 year is below 1 year, and 1 year and above 1 year, it is long-term capital gain. Okay. Now this tax is as per your, this short-term capital gains. Okay. It is as per your income. And this tax is this one. It is 20%. Indexation. With indexation 20%. Without indexation 12.5%. Say this. This is shares, na? Yeah. So shares it is. With indexation, say this. Now there is a change in this. For shares up to this, for shares up to 1 year, it is 10%. 10%. And for shares after 1 year is long-term capital gains. This is this. Again, sorry, 1 second. This is 15% over here. 15%. 15%. And this is 10%. But there is a rule in this. If you are having a LTCG up to 1 lakh, if you are getting this, then no tax. Gone. Oh my God. Okay. So let's do it again. Keep it very simple. Now I'll do it fast in this. Okay. So remember capital gains tax below and after. See this, below and after. Okay, after. If it is shares, or equity MF, okay, shares plus equity MF, below 1 year, it is short-term capital gains S. After 1 year, it is long-term capital gains L. Below 1 year, this is 15%, 15. After 1 year, it is 10%. Up to 1 lakh, okay, zero tax. Okay, this is for shares and equity MF. Next one, gold. If I am having gold plus debt mutual funds, debt, DBT, debt. Then up to, this is not up to 1 year now, up to 2 years. No, it is up to 3 years. Gold is up to 3 years. So, up to 3 years. Okay? Up to 3 years it comes under short-term capital. After 3 years it comes under long-term capital. After. What are the rates for this? Up to 3 years it is as per your income. And for this it is 20%. 20% with indexation. Okay, with indexation 20%. Indexation, and without indexation it is 12.5% now. 12.5. Earlier it was 10%. Now it is 12.5%. So 12.5 without index, without indexation. Got it? Now this is for gold and debt. Now housing, if I am having a house, okay, house. For house, it is 2 years. Up to 2 years equals to short. Up to 3 years, after 2 years it is long. Okay? After 2 years it is long. Okay? So the income, the tax bracket is same over here and over here. Same, no change. Okay? Only the years are changing. So remember it is 1, 2, 3. 1 is for equity, 2 is for your house, 3rd is for the gold. Okay? This topic is this table. Again, every one of you, just take the photograph of this or draw it yourself. You'll learn more. The more you write, the more you draw, you'll learn the things more. Okay? Next. Read this. The privileges that the employers bestow means give. Give on employees are taxed as well. This comes under what tax? So employers give benefits. What are the benefits? Canteen benefits. Canteen. Laundry benefits. Laundry. Or some ESOPs. ESOPs is also one of those. ESOPs. Many are there. Whatever employer gives to you, not in form of cash, but in form of some kind. What is it? Income tax, capital gains tax, security transaction tax, and perquisite tax. What is it called as? It can be anything. Whatever is given in form of kind, not in form of cash. Okay? Anything. Laundry I can give. Laundry is free. People get, many of you might be knowing this. In your DA, daily allowance, you have a component of this ironing also. I had when I was in one of the company, is 3 component. Okay? So, anything which is of not of the cash kind, it's of the which is not cash, but it's kind. Kind means given in some other form. ESOP is one of that. What is ESOP? Employee stock options. Employee, many of you might be knowing this. Employee stock options. Employee stock options, that is ESOP. Okay. So this is known as what? This is the real answer is this, perquisite tax. It is perquisite tax. Got it? This is the answer, perquisite tax. Among the below given, which of the following tax doesn't come under the category of direct taxes? Doesn't come. Not under the category of direct taxes. Doesn't come. Okay? Expenditure tax, securities transaction tax, perquisite tax, and customs duty and octroi. Now, firstly, understand what is direct and what is indirect tax. You are having this topic. Kindly note. Some of you might be thinking, हमको क्या करने का इससे? You are having this topic of tax planning in RBWM. So direct tax means that tax which you fill up the form, and give. Fill the form and then pay the tax. Income tax you pay, you fill up that income tax form, right? And then you pay. That is called as direct tax. Indirect means what? Where you don't fill the form, like GST. Whenever you buy any goods or services, you buy any Colgate, any toothpaste, any Patanjali, any TV, any fridge, any service, you have GST on it. Do you fill up the form for that GST? No. Indirect. Okay, so direct and indirect. You must understand this concept. In direct tax, you actually fill up the form. Okay, so which of them is not? Kindly note. The question over here is doesn't come under the category of direct taxes. Expenditure, securities, perquisite, and customs. Now you note one, even if you don't know the answer, you note something over here. All these three are related to common person, you and me. Expenditure, we do the expenditure, right? Securities, we buy shares, we sell shares. Securities transaction tax is under whenever you buy or sell the shares. Securities, shares. Perquisite tax, just now I explained you, company gives to you, but after all it's related to you only. Customs duty and octroi, is it related to you and me directly? No. So this is the answer. Not included in direct taxes. Not. It is not the part of direct taxes. Understand the word not. Again, not. I'm focusing on this word not. Okay. So this is not under the category of direct taxes. Got it? Read this. Consider the following statements and choose the false answer. You want a false answer now. False. So wrong answer. Again, focus on the question. Wrong answer you want. Statement 1. Fixed asset allocation does not lead to portfolio rebalancing. Fixed assets means if I am having some house, I am selling that house. Rebalancing. What do you mean by rebalancing? Fixed asset allocation. Okay. So fixed asset allocation does not lead to portfolio rebalancing. Is it so? Fixed asset allocation does not lead. What do you mean by this? If I am having a house, I am selling that house, I get the cash. Will it not affect my portfolio? I am getting the cash. What is the portfolio? Portfolio means where have I invested my money? I have invested some money in the housing, some money in the gold, some money in stock market, some money in anywhere, Bitcoin, anything I can invest. So everything is portfolio. So will it not affect my portfolio? Does not affect. See here, you want, what is the question? False answer. False. Does not affect. Does not lead to portfolio rebalancing. So first is definitely false. This is false. Now look at the second answer. Flexible asset allocation schemes help investors benefit from swings in returns between the asset classes. Flexible asset allocation. What do you mean by this flexible asset allocation? What is it? Go back to the basics. Mutual funds. What are the types of mutual funds? You tell me. Mutual funds. One is equity. Equity. Right? Equity. Second is debt. DEBT, debt. Right? And third one is liquid. Liquid. These are the three types of mutual funds. Right? And flexible asset allocation means what? The combination of this is called as balanced fund. Balanced. Means some part I'll invest in equity, some part I'll invest in debt. So this will give you the benefit, flexible asset allocation. Some part in equity, some part in debt. So this will give you the better returns. Also there is one more option in insurance nowadays you have. In insurance, you have this, the ULIPs nowadays. ULIP. What is ULIP? Unit linked insurance plan. What do you give in ULIP? Everyone tell me just, what do you give in ULIP? In ULIP, the customer gives in writing, invest 30% of my funds in equity, invest 50% in debt, invest 20% in liquid. So customer gives you in writing, and very important part, and the customer can change this anytime. Customer can change this. The customer today he says this much. ULIP is a long-term plan. Generally it is 20 years. So after 1 year, the customer may come and say that no, change this 30 to 50 now. Change this 50 to 20. Anything. So this is the meaning of this flexible asset allocation. I can change my assets, investments in all the options. So they will give the customer the benefit from swings in returns between asset classes. So that is true. True. And this is false. What do you want? Statement 1 is false. Okay? Statement 1 is false. You want a false answer. Now before going, let me show you. Everyone, there is a conference coming up from Adda 24/7 in Hyderabad. Okay, and not only in Hyderabad and Bangalore. Bangalore is the first one. Bengaluru. Okay, Bengaluru is the first one. We are having the conference on 8th of March. Bengaluru. Okay, the conference in 8th of March in Bengaluru at 10:30 a.m. and look at the location, venue, 7 Olives Hall, Civil Aviation Road, 2nd Cross, Ravi Prakash Nagar, Konena Agrahara, Bengaluru, Karnataka. This is in Bangalore. Now second conference is in Hyderabad. 8th is in Bengaluru, 9th is in Hyderabad. In both of them are starting at 10:30 a.m. Look at the location. Super Townhouse, Lakdi Ka Pul, 11-5-0431 Lakdi Ka Pul near Red Hills, Hyderabad. Don't miss this conference. Scan these QR codes, this and the Bangalore one. Okay, join immediately. In this, kindly note, we'll be discussing how to clear JAIIB and CIB. What are the options available after JAIIB and CIB? You will be meeting the senior bankers. We have lunch facility over there. So mark it the full day. Okay, full day means 10:30 to roughly it gets over at 4:30 max to max. Evening is free for you. You enjoy your own evening, right? Afternoon. Okay, so give this time and it will change your whole life. Okay, also you can join the batches. See this, the new batches have already come up for JAIIB and CIB. Look at this. Go to Adda 24/7. Always go through the app. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra. So join this. In fact, you can join the JAIIB Increment Mahapack. In Increment Mahapack, you are getting physical books. Okay, physical books. Plus you are getting physical books plus ebooks also. Kindly note, one of the increment, two of the lucky winners will get increment Mahapack in Bangalore and Hyderabad. Lucky winners will get it. Okay, so do attend. This increment Mahapack is huge. 4 books you are getting for reading. Question banks, complete question banks. So, in increment Mahapack, you will be getting physical books plus ebooks as well. And importantly, remember, you buy for 6 months, you get it for 12 months. Buy for 12 months, you get it for 24 months. Plus, 81% discount is already there. 81. Never forget a code for that. 5432. Okay, say this, 80% off plus 1% extra through the app. Download the app first and then purchase through the app. You will be getting 1% extra. So 81% discount you are getting. Okay, so 81%. This is for increment Mahapack. And you can join the batches also. The new batches have just now started. Okay, say this, new batches. See this vision batch. Just now it has started. Join this immediately. Ebooks, mock test, they are to the level of chapter wise. You are getting chapter wise ebooks, chapter wise mock test. Again, the code is same. Remember the code Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Click on enter. 81% discount. 80 plus 1 through the app. So don't miss. Okay. I'll be waiting for you in Bengaluru as well as in Hyderabad. I'm there.